Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle Frozen Ventura from CZT Elizabet Hillenud. I hope I pronounced that close. All right. Oh, and we've done, Elizabet also did Frozen Nandini, and I did that one a while back. You can, if you want to find it, below the video here, click on either my picture or my name. That'll take you to the what I call the home page of my channel, and there should be a search bar. Now, if you're not familiar, don't go to the way top. Don't go to the way top of the. I'm just gonna go with that, to the top of the page, like a I want to say, well, it's going to depend on what device. Somewhere, there's like two search bars. One is searching all of YouTube. But then there's one probably below, like the picture there, closer to like the navigation where it says videos, playlists, etc. Somewhere down there is another search bar. So that way you're just searching my channel. And if you search in Frozen Nandini, you will find it. It's another fun one. They look like little puff balls, and it's just a really neat addition to our organics. That one is well, now it doesn't matter. Just because it says frozen doesn't mean anything. So I think it could fit in any kind of garden that you feel like drawing. Okay, this one, straight-ish line, up to you. Oh, let's make, well, no, I'll make this one a bit, I'll make this big. Okay. Now, we're going to put a bulb on the end, but let me share something with you. So for instance, course correction. So for instance, maybe you took it a little too long than what you thought. Well, then guess what? You make the bulb right at the end and cover it up because we're filling this in. There we go. I just had to share that because sometimes, and I know because I've done this, I'll make my lines and then I'm like, oh, well, on second thought, or when the pen gets away from you, right? Because it does do that. It has a mind of its own. But just always remember that you can adjust anything. Now, from here, and I'm going to fill up the whole thing just because it's really neat to do. But in the step out, Elizabet has us just, doing two sets of these, so little stems coming out. Again, whatever length you want to draw them. And then same thing, a little bulb on the end of them. You see, it's easier to go, longer if you need to. It's just if you've taken that line and made it too long from what you were wanting. And these can be as bulbous as you want. It doesn't matter. All right, then from here, we're going to put a couple other stems like this. Or branches, whatever way you want to think about it. And then little bulbs on the end. I decided I wanted to make mine smaller at the top, so that's what I have done. But, I mean, this is essentially it. You just, go down and then and just keep making little stems. You could double these up if you wish. I might do that towards the end here. But if we stopped it right there, I mean, it's just, there is something about some of these that they're just like, it's so simple and it's so adorable. And really, what a nice addition to our, our organics, if you will. Just was looking back. Oh yeah, because like I said, she had some. I think I'll do some towards the end here because we'll go a little bit longer, Maybe a little longer, too fast. It doesn't matter. Oops! Oh, look at that. Doesn't matter either. I was just making the whole thing thick, apparently. Well, let's do up here. This is why this is not doodling. We have specific intent for what we're doing. So, otherwise it just gets out of control like that just did. But as we know, it's all okay. It's all good. I don't know why some things just tickle me so much. But this one definitely does. Oh, well, should we go? No, let's not go any bigger. Well, at least go the same. And 2, what a nice one that you could just get yourself lost in. Because then, I find myself kind of getting lost in, like, oh, well, now where shall I take it? Oh, I just don't know. And, and it's just, oh, should I stop here? No, let me go a little further. And I think because of the simplicity, because of the repetitiveness, that's just what happens. Do 3 at the end here. Yeah. And mine were getting a little bit smaller as I went, but that's okay. Same thing. Doesn't matter. And especially with these, the little bulb. Oh, look at that. I smudged. Oh, well. It's all good. Careful what you do with your fingers. There we go. Love it. Oh, this one could use a little tidying. Just thinking, what else can I do with that? I don't know. I can put a little Bronx cheer, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And then you think, well, what do you do with shading on something like this? Well, number 1, you don't have to. But if you did want to, no, I'll wait till the end. If you did want to, you could do, just some like little drop shadowing, and that could be like this, where for whatever reason, I like to have it go to the right. So I'm just going to, with the pencil, and you don't have to smudge it over, but I'm going really light. And I'm kind of drawing the same thing. I'm not being real careful. I should probably just get those first. Oh, it looks better on the screen than I'm having trouble seeing it in person. And look at, I'm going to go right over that. Look what, whoa, it disappears, sort of. And that's, like I said, it doesn't have to be exact, although it does help if let's put at least one little branch in there. Doesn't have to be exact, doesn't have to be anything, and you don't have to smudge it with your Tortillion. Just lightly with the pencil. It's like you're just shifting it over a little bit. Oops, sorry. I banged my pencil down because I'm enamored with this. All right, how fun. And then let's put the little... We'll see. No, it's all right. Let's see. Just a little faint line. Like that. All right. Oh, so cool. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click on the like button. If you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. In the description section, you will find links to the step outs. I always do my own version, and then below that is, it says for more inspiration. I call that the for more inspiration link. So if you watch more of my videos and you hear me reference that, that's what I mean. And it just occurred to me that I should say that. Below that, you will find my link tree, and that has links to all of my social media, website, so you can follow my blog, some other places to, like Eventbrite and Meetup too, if you want to follow me for classes. I do teach twice weekly, and that's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, my time here in Michigan. 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. is the start time both days. Tuesdays, especially the paid classes that have a fee, those go at least an hour and a half, if not 2 hours. It just depends on the class. All the other ones are free, and they're just an hour. We have a lot of fun. We pack a lot into... we pack a lot into the hour, and maybe it's those that are kind of used to what we do. It's not necessarily high paced. The only real high paced thing is a club class. We call it Razamatanga, and it's a game, and that one really doesn't have instruction. It's just it's a lot of fun. But everything else, I think most everybody, even if you don't get finished with whatever, it doesn't matter. It's all good. We're just there to explore tangles, explore techniques, like especially on the paid classes. Those are different in structure. We still have fun though. And but anyway, come and join us for free. And like I said, it's great. If you are on Facebook and would like to be a part of a community, we have our Tangle Addicts community private page, or private group, I should say, and would love to have you join us. If you choose to click that, know that there are 4 questions, at least 4. I might add one because I need to clarify something, I think. But there are questions that need to be answered, and all of them need to be answered in order to gain entry. That way I know at least number 1, it's a real person. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.